Don't be fooled by a title because it's not going to be easy. But Bafana Bafana has an outside chance of beating Nigeria at their own backyard. Remember the last time we went there to play in the Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers, Utuke Loranti scoring those goals. It was magnificent. Now we go back there again, and this time we have a team that has direction, that has a coach who understands what he's doing. And yes, Nigeria has their own players, very good players. Ademola Lookman just scored a hat-trick in the Europa League final, like beautiful, brilliant for African football. They have Abo Boniface, just went through a season with Leverkusen without losing. They have the likes of Abadlala Banjengo Ndidi. They have a lot of good players in their squad. But how will Bafana Bafana play, and how are they going to approach? Well, that obviously starts with how will Bafana Bafana approach the game in terms of the personnel, because as you already know, Kranke Kana had to be forced out of the Bafana Bafana squad because of injury. Khuliso Mtau, I have not received any news about him withdrawing from the squad, but with that shoulder injury, I think it's there, so he might not be risked at all. So this presents a few problems. Well, really, not a few. I think mainly one, which is the centre-back pairing, because Kranke Kana not being available kind of messes up the balance. The goalkeeper is still going to be the same, which is Ronwen Williams. Right back is going to be Unyiko Mobi, who is a very trusted soldier of Hugo Bruce. And also, Unyiko Mobi playing is actually not a bad idea. Think about it. We're playing against Nigeria at their home ground. We are not going to go out guns blazing, but Bruce will be calculating. And I know some people are going to criticize Bruce when they see the approach that I'm predicting, which is he's most likely going to sit back and wait to take our chances when we go forward. People might not like that, but this is qualifications. At the very least, if we don't beat Nigeria, at the very least, get a point so that you're still ahead of Nigeria. And when they do come here in South Africa, then we take all the 3 points. We're still at an advantage. So let's not hate on the coach and be negative all the time. Let's just look at him, and if he has a plan, and he usually does, let's just pick the team. Centre-back pairing, there is a huge possibility of Ungezana playing with Umvala. But I have my doubts. Reason being, Umvala has been in the Bafana Bafana setup. Obviously, he's going to start. But I think Bruce, I might not like this. He might actually play Nkosinathi Sibisi because he's also not being called up for the first time to the Bafana Bafana team. So we've seen that Bruce has that thing of not wanting to change things way too quickly. So it might just be Usibisi Nomvala, but I would really want to see Ungezana Nomvala because that combination is just really going to give you something. So we will see. What do you guys think about the centre-back pairing? Because the other options that Bafana Bafana has, let me just read, is playing either Nkosinathi Sibisi, no Mvala, or playing Ungezana, no Mvala, or Ungezana, no Sibisi. But I do think that Umvala is definitely going to be one of those. So centre-back pairing. And then left back, obviously Modiba, there are no questions there or complaints. And then centre midfield, the double pivots, the 2 6s will be one Utebu Homkwena and the second one is Ustole. Obviously we know this. And the number 10, Tembazwane. I like that we already know the players that we have at Bafana Bafana and we're not even worried because that midfield especially, they have a relationship and they know how to play together. And then on the right wing, we will see Upesitao playing there, and as a number 9 is going to be Ulyle Foster. I'm leaving the left wing position on purpose because I want to talk about Lyle Foster because I know a lot of people think, he betrayed us and all of that stuff. But as I said before, there could be a possibility that the man really was struggling from mental health issues. And if he was, it's really not fair then to continue saying these things that people say about him if it was really true. It might not be true, but what if it is true and we crucify him only to find that what he said is actually true? So we might as well just say the man is back playing for the national team, knowing very well what people had said about him, knowing very well that people celebrated Burnley going down. So him being there, let's give him a chance. He's still a South African and let's not turn against him. and just see him. Because I also think, I said this on Newsroom Africa as well, I think he's going to be having that thing of, I need to prove myself, I need to prove my worth. And I know football fans, they can be angry with you today. You score a brace against Nigeria, will win the game. All of a sudden, they're like, yes, this is the line that we want. So he only needs to perform. Left wing position could actually see Utau going to the left wing and the person that I want to talk about going to the right. No, I'm not talking about Relebohile Mfokeng. I know that is very good and he can come in second half and change the game. But the person who actually performed in the last international break was Elias Mukwana and Osekukune United. And I think that Wilco Bruce is going to trust him and play him in that position again because, I mean, he impressed and he did get a call-up again to Bafana Bafana. So I think that him coming back and being in the starting 11 is going to really be rewarding for him. And if you are being rewarded as a player, it also makes you want to show the coach and be grateful by your performances. I think that we can beat Nigeria. It's tricky, né? Because they have a new coach, right? It's not the coach who was coaching them at AFCON. They fired that one. But we also are Bafana Bafana, and under Hugo Bruce, the team has more chemistry, né? And knowing that they don't have Osimhen is not a big problem because Boniface has also been terrific for Bayer Leverkusen. So I think this is going to be an interesting game. And at the very least, I think Bafana Bafana can get a point from this game, knowing very well that subconsciously in the minds of Nigeria, they know that they won the final, but they also know that Bafana Bafana is not a team that you can look down upon and think, we can beat these ones. Ask Algeria, ask about Morocco, ask about Tunisia. Don't look down upon Bafana Bafana. They will surprise you. But what do you think about tomorrow's game or today's game if you're watching it on Friday? Let me know down on the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching and keep on watching football. It's live.